it's Herbie. Um, know it's been a while, and sorry about that, but I wanted to film at least one last video at college while I could, because I'm graduating like this weekend. So I feel like I deserve to, you guys deserve to have an update on how things are going, and I think it's in my best interest to have one last video here. I feel like the last couple months have been kind of a blur, and it all just kind of went by really quickly. I also think that I have a little bit of regret as the year comes to an end, because I feel like I could have done more, and I feel like I don't know, there was a lot of wasted time in between. Maybe it was like senioritis or a combination of some other things, but I feel like I'm a little sad. Not a little sad, I'm just very sad that it's all coming to an end. You know, I remember saying in my old videos I never liked school, and that's true, but I think college is a little bit more than just school. So, despite everything, I managed to graduate, which I'm happy about. Hopefully my mom is happy too. I got some McDonald's. But yeah. Got the $5 meal. For some reason, all my fries are in the bag. I don't know what the hell they were doing. My roommate picked up some McDonald's for me. And I don't know. I was walking down the street and I realized, like, wow, it's finally over, you know? And not finally in a bad way. It's kind of finally in a bittersweet way. I was just, you know, I walked down the street and I saw all these people in their like grad outfits, their caps and gowns, taking photos. And you know, you always see that every year, but I think it's kind of surreal when it's actually like your time and it's the people that are your age doing the same thing. So I feel kind of sad, but it's whatever. Me and my girlfriend celebrated 6 months last month. I think yesterday was technically our 7-month anniversary. So that's going well. But she lives here. Well, like, she doesn't live here. She still goes to college. So I'm gonna be a little bit sad about that too. And also, a lot of my friends I'm leaving behind are younger than me. I feel like the worst part about college is, about finishing college, is the fact that you gotta start all over again, you know? At least that's how it feels to me. I remember when I first got to college, it was really, really, it was like really bad. I think that was like one of the darkest times in my life because I had such a hard time adjusting to it. Also, it was COVID. So when I started college, everyone was wearing masks. You couldn't really get to know anyone for real. And I don't know, it's just not a great time. Sophomore year, I lived by myself because I had a really bad roommate freshman year. And I got really depressed because I was just staying inside the house all day. That wasn't fun. Also, if you're wondering why I sound different, it's because I'm sick. I know every YouTuber says that, but whatever. I was just basically staying at home all day sophomore year because I lived by myself and I didn't feel like I needed to do anything else. And that got me really sad. I feel like I get sad pretty often. I think sophomore year I started to make some friends finally though. And then I think junior year and senior year are definitely the best years of my college. Would I come back to college? Is kind of something I'm thinking about. I mean, some of my friends are doing masters, or not masters, but like grad school. I guess that is masters. I don't know, because you know, they don't want the change, and I could be like them, but I feel like it just has to happen at some point. So I just gotta rip the Band-Aid off. I don't know, man. It's just difficult, you know, because now it's the real world. I've been in school for all my life, basically. And this is the final schooling. I remember heading into my last class, like ever, which was like last Wednesday. And it all kind of just hit me, man. I was like, wow, this is the last class I will ever go into. Like, after, how long have I been in school? Like 14 years? Something like that? I don't know, man. It's crazy. I really don't know how life is going to be now. And especially because I feel like current events, things are a lot worse. You know, with he who shall not be named. I just think that it's a tough time, but I don't want to use that as my excuse to be like not doing anything, because I've already lost a lot of my good habits. I think I haven't been going to the gym really much. I haven't been going to sleep early. I've just kind of been in a rut. Yeah. I mean, like, I think it's normal, and I think things will get better. But right now, it doesn't really feel like that. I don't want to leave my friends behind, and I don't want to start all over, I guess. But I also don't want to act like a kid, you know? I mean, I'm like actually old now. I'm 22 years old, so, you know, now is about the time where I gotta start taking control of things, right? And figuring stuff out. But yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta do. And wait 1 second. Oh, never mind. Sorry. But yeah, I'm just kind of floating around for now. I've been really busy hanging out with a lot of my friends because I think it's the last chance I'll get to see a lot of them. Because some people are from out of the state. But life goes on, right? Life goes on. There's a lot of things to do. My roommate's actually graduating right now. Their ceremony's a little bit earlier than ours. I'm jealous. Because I want to stay here, but I also don't want to stay here. I guess I'm just kind of a fickle person. There's like a maintenance guy. I thought he was trying to get into our apartment, but that's why I was looking up. I've been eating McDonald's every day, basically. This $5 deal, because I really don't have any money. I need to get a job. Like anything. Life just feels difficult right now. But it could always be worse, right? It could be 2008, And thank God it's not 2008. That would be awful. I think I'd actually not be good. At least right now I have my friends and my girlfriend. But once I leave college, I feel like I'm gonna lose them in some way. Which might not be really true, but I don't know. It's just kind of how I feel. And I don't know. I think I already miss my friends, even though I'm gonna hang out with them today. I'll miss them a lot. And now I gotta make more friends, which I don't think I'm very good at. I gotta sell myself to employers, which I don't think I'm very good at either. And I gotta do something that makes me happy, which I think is really hard because I think the main force that makes me unhappy is myself. Yeah, this is kind of a longer video, but I think I kind of just want to make up for the fact that I haven't made one in a while. Excuse me. Ooh, I gotta pack my things out of my apartment. My apartment where I've had a lot of memories. My first kiss, my first time. So many friends I've had over. All the times me and my roommate played 2K. It's just kind of a sombering experience, you know. It's a lot of stuff. But let me know how you guys are doing in the comments, because I know I've kind of been neglecting the channel. And if this video gets 50 views, it's okay. I think I'd actually prefer that, because I feel like that would lower my expectations of uploading a video, and that would make it easier for me. Because at the end of the day, I think I stopped making videos because I kept getting so many views on them. That was one of the reasons, and I kind of just felt a pressure. But when I'm not productive, I feel like I waste time so easily. And I think my time is just not something I regard very highly, because I'm always scrolling or doing something else. If I could change one thing, it would be spending less time on Instagram. That is actually like the most evil invention ever. When I'm at Instagram, like 30 minutes pass by in 5 minutes. 3 hours passes by in 1 hour. Don't do the math on that. I'm aware it doesn't make sense, but if you know, you know. It makes sense. Chicken nugget. If I could go back and do it again, I think I would just try to embarrass myself more. And I think I would try to do more. Because college is really a great place. Even though when I came into college, I was like really against the idea. My mom forced me to come here, and I'm so glad she did. If I could go back, I think I would have done things differently, you know? But I guess that's just all hindsight. And, you know, can't really do anything about that. It's funny because as the weather's gotten nicer, we've had like this ant problem in our apartment. It's a lot of them because we don't really clean that well. And every time I'm home, like my roommate, he's kind of just like staring at the ants. So it's my roommate like versus the ants. I don't know, I just think it's kind of funny. Like if I'm chilling on the couch, he'll come out of his room like to the kitchen, and then he'll like stop and stare at the ants. He's like trying to figure out a way to kill them because everything we do doesn't work. He tried leaving some apple cider vinegar out, and they did not like it. Like they didn't eat it. You know, they didn't die. They were supposed to die. But yeah, I think I changed a lot after college in a good way. I think the me that existed out of high school wouldn't have done very well in the real world. I think that the Herbie right now is a lot more complete in many ways. But I also feel like I just don't care as much anymore, which is maybe not a good thing. Maybe it just means I'm comfortable with how things are. Maybe it just means that I'm just older and things don't bother me as much. To be honest, I wish I knew, you know. I feel like I wish I knew everything, and that's why I overthink so much. I just be thinking so much. I'll be in my head, and I think that's kind of just what makes me sad a lot of the times. I think if I really wanted to make the impact on the world, I would try to become a politician and kill every politician over the age of 60 in America, because genuinely there are some evil people out there. I mean, I would spare obviously some of them, Bernie Sanders, but like every time I look at the news, it's such a fucked up world. And that's gonna be like the world I inherit, you know? Maybe I should have done political science. Not that I've really been a political guy, but how can you not when it threatens your livelihood, you know? There's just so much going on. And I don't know. Let Herbie take a stab at it. Excuse me, I'm still sick. Which sucks because I'm graduating, but whatever. I really wish that I had more time. I think that's the main thing. Because there's still so much to do, you know? There's always more to do. But it's okay, because I'll figure it out. I think that's about it for this video. I know it's been a while. It's been a long video. And don't really know what to title it. To be honest, I recorded like 3 or 4 other videos. I didn't even upload them because I thought they just weren't good. Excuse me, because they weren't good enough. So I hope this one's good enough. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. Excuse me. But yeah, wish me a happy graduation. Gonna be walking the stage in 2 days. Tomorrow's the big one for everyone. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Goodbye.